Okay, and we're back with another study stream. Okay, so yesterday we've actually did basically preparing for a speech, and I've actually prepared it. Okay, and I already submitted it because tomorrow's the deadline. Okay, then it's like the problem is that I need to be there, so maybe if possible, I just wanted for them to grade them. If I win, like I say, I'm not interested in the prize. I'm just interested in how well I do the speech. Okay, but in any case, that's kind of I don't think of that just as to enter a competition. I view that as a way to study as well. Okay, rather than just do exercises, do drills. Okay, and also talking to others as well, and practice. One thing about language is that you can't only think about that. Answering tests, answer exam. Without a doubt, they do provide a good idea of what you should do, but as well as having real practice, it's going to be invaluable. Okay, so now we're gonna go to week 3 day 2. Okay, so here, oopsie, I think I should just go here like this. Okay, so take out my pointer. Okay, 着々と進む。着々と、着々と進めよう。Okay, and then here is and then what's inside here? 何々に働く。ハラハラ、ビンビン、コツコツ。コツコツ、コツコツ働く。If I'm not mistaken. お腹がペコペコの時は考えられない。さあ、バツバツ、お昼ご飯を食べようよ。Okay? Japanese, they really like to double up the words. Okay? So for example, peko peko. Peko peko means hungry. Kotsu kotsu means slowly doing it. Ping ping is healthy. Hara hara is annoyed, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? And then, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, sometimes they will separate them by the kanji they are in. The kanji, and in this case used for people. Okay, and this one it says here, okay, 様子, in other words, condition, and then here people human condition. Okay, it says here フラフラする feel faint. Okay, so 頭がフラフラする. Okay, and this one basically means dizzy. Okay, I wouldn't say faint, because faint you really fainting, gonna be unconscious. So faint is a bit too much, but dizziness, in between. Okay, おどおどする. Okay, 面接でおどおどする. Okay, act shyly at interview. It's not act shyly. It's being, well, shy is one way to explain it. No confidence, some sort. Okay? くよくよする。そんなにくよくよしないで。Stop brooding. This is fretting, more okay? ピンピン。Okay? 祖父はピンピンしている。My grandfather is full of life. Okay? Like I said, ピンピン is talking about health, and it means healthy. ペコペコ。ペコペコのお辞儀をする。Okay? Bow repeatedly. Oh, that is one another way. お腹がペコペコ。ペコペコだ。I am famished. So famished, hungry. Normally, this is the more common that you hear peko peko suru. Okay? And oji, this one peko peko ojiki suru, repeatedly. Because what I think about peko peko is basically rubbing your tummy. Okay? Rubbing your tummy, or like showing that you're hungry. So like it also applies to like bowing repeatedly. Okay, コツコツ貯金する slowly and steadily saving money. Okay. 靴音がゴツゴツ響く. Okay, the shoes clatter. Here, basically slowly, because that when people slowly and repeatedly. Okay, 悠々待ち合わせ悠々に間に合う. Arrive early for a meeting. Oh, this is something new to me. Okay, like when I think about you, I feel like the best if I were to guess, if I don't know this, I was like you like leisurely arrive, maybe. Like you is like leisurely, so I wouldn't say like arrive early. I would be like maybe like casually. Okay, you to sampo. Well, there leisurely. Okay, ハラハラする. 花びらがハラハラと散っている. The flower petals are fluttering to the ground. It doesn't. Okay, here's like minor translation. ハラハラと散っている. It's like fluttering. It didn't say to the ground. Okay, like ハラハラ. I'm not sure when to use the upper one. Okay, but I think like floating, fluttering, like if they remove to the ground, it'll be fine. Okay, if it's like this, the flowers are fluttering, they'll be fine. Okay, 見ていてハラハラする. It made me nervous to watch. Nervous. Okay, let me double check on my dictionary. ハラハラ. To feel anxious, to feel nervous, to be kept in suspense, to feel excited, to feel thrilled. Oh, the second thing, fluttering, trickling down. But I feel like anxious is much better. Okay? Muka muka. Let me see. 胃がムカムカする. 胃がムカムカする. So, muka muka feels sick. Okay? Like, this is what I always know muka muka, the annoying part. Okay? 彼の態度にムカムカする. ムカつく. Ooh, ムカつく. See? That's what I remember, ムカつく. Okay. Now, next. いやいや、仕事をする. Work unwillingly. しぶしぶ. 承知する. Agree reluctantly. 承知 is agree. つくづく. 自分がつくづく嫌々になる. I would say utterly, like feel repeatedly, like つくづく is like repeatedly. Okay. Repeatedly feel disappointed with yourself. And then this one is for time. Toki. バツバツ. さあ、バツバツ equal そろそろ出かけよう. バツバツ means そろそろ. Let's get going. Like, そろそろ it's more of a should. Well, let's get going. Yeah, it does fit this. Okay. ちょくちょく. 彼はちょくちょく遊びに来る. He comes by every once in a while. I think like from time to time, if like once in a while, it's like kind of rare. Like if I were to put it, maybe like 2 or 3 times a month, 2 times, something like that. But ちょくちょく is like maybe once or twice a week. Okay, so like that is more of that is what I think about it. しばしば. 地震がしばしばたびたびに たびたび起こる。happen frequently. たびたび is frequently. Shiba. Let me just take a look. This one like have to do with frequency. Is like always is 100%. Okay, always / must 100%. Never is 0. So like maybe like Shiva like I said, maybe it's like 30% to 50%, like something like that. Like mine is like 10 to 20%. Okay, same thing. Like it goes with choku. Like I said, like if it's like I prefer this to be what did I say just now? It comes by from time to time. Okay, from time to time, like I say, from time to time, like once or twice a week. But if I say once in a while, like once, twice a month. Okay, like the degree of frequency. That's what I get. Like I'm giving you based on my experience and my and what I've come across. Okay. その他 others 変わる変わるに交代で意見を述べる take turns expressing opinion. Okay, this one I have no problem. ところどころit says here 壁がところどころ汚れているhere and there. Well, the here and there part is true. If I say all over the place, they'll be like basically the door is dirty. But this one is like, yeah, I think I'll accept it. わざわざとお越しいただいて、okay? わざわざお越しいただいて、Thank you for taking the trouble to come. Oh yeah, by the way, this line here, わざわざお越しいただいて, okay? That is a very, how should I say, polite way to say, and you should remember it, like, if you want to, like, remember Keinego, okay? And even Teinego, Keigo, okay? Like, this one is very good to remember. わざわざお越しいただいて、くれぐれも、well, this is like, let's say you are at a theme park, amusement park, okay? It's something like, please be reminded that you should not do this, okay? Please be reminded that all passengers are to be seated, okay? And do not leave your seat until you are told to. Something like that, you know, amusement park, you know, going on a plane. Like kure mo is pretty common when you hear this, like in public announcement, okay? The PSA, public service announcement, all this kind of thing. くれぐれもよろしくお伝えください. Please give my best regard to. And くれぐれも is like in Japanese society, it is of course used more than just like PSA, but during PSA you hear quite a lot of it. Zoop. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay. その他。ほぼ。それでもほぼ。方法だ。ちょっと待っててね。ベロは。さ。ほぼ。Oh, so that's how you read it. ほぼじゃねえの？ぼだよ。はい。ほぼ歩き回る。wander around. Okay? When it's, oh yeah, by the way, this part here, if you see this one, it means it's double. So like, the whole, it's supposed to be whole, like, it's about phonetics, like, ho will become bo. Okay? Good. 習字じゃないの。いや、習字。 サイズが数十ある。They come in various sizes. 着々と進んでいる。Be making steady process. 長々とお邪魔しました。I'm sorry for being too long. 職場を転々とする。One thing I want to say in Japanese that they really frown on like those who change jobs. Okay, like basically once you get a permanent job, like they expect like not only the person who's working, the employee, the employer also expect you to to stay for like basically the rest of your life. Okay, that's why like their interview like to hire you as a staff is really it's really stressful because some of them you have this what they call appaku mensetsu. Appaku mensetsu is like if we directly translate, it will be like pressure meeting, like pressure interview. Like they would really like push your buttons, like to a point that you feel like you are threatened by them. Okay, like can you handle the pressure? Okay, so it's quite common. Okay, but nowadays I don't think much of the companies are doing that because easy to say that Japan is going through, as you know, decline in birth rate, and that in turn, means that less people in the workforce, and now like people are, I won't say starting, it's like you're seeing the early stages of this kid, like less young or working adults entering the job market. Okay, and I really see that when I was in Japan, okay, and this was a couple of years ago. So when I was there, I was kind of shocked to know that Tokyo, like every single shop in Tokyo, it doesn't matter if you're in a supermarket, like a restaurant, fill in the blanks. Okay, most shops, okay, they basically have one. Okay, just think about a casual restaurant. Okay, one of the workers there should be a foreigner, like because they come in using the ryugaku visa, in foreign exchange students visa. Okay, and most of this, they are not coming for for university, like a degree, diploma, or whatsoever. They just came with because they want to study Japanese. Like Nihongo Gakko, and then like the Japanese government are like trying to clamp down in a sense because they did receive a lot of how should I say this rights violation in a sense. Okay, and there are some Japanese language school, they just on paper they are they go to the school, but most of the time they'll be working at the at a factory or something like that. There's like one is like factories for oysters, like I think it's in Vice or something like that. You should check it out. Okay, here 10 okay, it says here 床に皿が点々とついている。chi. I always get mistaken chi and sara. Yeah, because like, okay, I think I'll write it here so you can see what I mean by chi and sara. It's very how should I say this? It looks similar. If you see it, you understand what I mean by that. Give me a second. I need to adjust my. Okay. If I show you, you understand what I mean by chi. Oops. Chi. No, not this chi. This is blood. Okay, I'll skip. Sara. Like, I always get mistaken between these two. Like, the one on the left, this one is blood, and this one is fate. So I usually, mistaken these two. Okay? 床に血が、点々とついている。There are drops of blood on the floor. The idea is there, but it doesn't paint a clear picture. Several drops of blood are dripping on the floor. Like when you see dripping on the floor, you imagine it like creating a trail. But if it's like this, you can't really imagine it. Okay. Okay. Next one is 彼は so we're gonna go to number one. Okay. That's it, number one. Oh, change it to English. Like I don't want to use the Japanese like font. Okay. 彼は okay. 住居を主従点々とした主従 you come in various I think this one is more of a 10-10 like moving around. So I think like one is B. 2このラーメン屋にはバツバツちょくちょく来ます。I think it's ちょくちょく from time to time. Right? From time to time. Okay, let's check the next one. 済んだことをいつまでもくよくよふらふらしても仕方がない。くよくよ。This is A. くよくよ。Okay. 話題のゲームソフトを買おうと思って、ほぼ、わかるが、変わる探したが、どこも売り切れだった。どこも売り切れだった。ほぼ、変わる。But they didn't talk about shops. If it's shop, I would have used 変わる。Wait, I think I heard Discord. I think I heard Discord. 8月だったね。8月。Finally, like, I thought like one of my VTuber friends like, was not replying to me like, but the thing is that he's busy, so like now it's his turn to get busy. So like before this, like, he, as you know, that just like a couple of weeks ago, well, basically last week, that I finished my contract. Like before that, I was suffering, with all the works. But now and I couldn't collab with him. And now it seems like it's his turn. Okay. Okay, never mind. Let's get back to here. Like I say, 変わる. If it's like mise, because like you walk around, you change shops. Okay. But then the thing is, they didn't mention shops. They just say that he want to buy GameStop. Like basically like this is walking around. This is like jumping from from different places to places. So I think it's A. If they mention shop, it's definitely B. Okay. Just wanna point that out. Okay. このレポートはところどころ点々文字が間違いはあるがいい内容だ。Okay. This report have basically saying this report have couple of spelling mistakes or something like that. But it's good. So ところどころ点々 I think both is fun. This is a bit hard. It's like 10-10, I imagine leather, like spread out a bit here. Like, tokoro dokoro also use that word. Okay, number 5, it's basically like 60-40. このレポートはところどころ文字が点々 I think it's ところどころ maybe it's like 60%, 70% to A, but like I say, I can be wrong about this. Okay? I won't be surprised if the answer is B. Okay? 彼女は文句を言いながらしぶしぶつくづく仕事を手伝ってくれた。This one here. My girlfriend, tsukuzuku is like repeatedly, and shibushibu is like lazily. So without doubt, it's A. Like it says here, like my girlfriend keep on complaining and she lazy did her work. So I think it's A. What? There's 4 A's in a row? Like, I think this is the kuyo. Pura is like dizzy. I think this is bobo. Like, doesn't have kawaru ga, like doesn't change shops. That's why I didn't say that. Don't you hate it in this one? Like, a lot of A's, a lot of B's, a lot of C. One of them must be wrong. Like, I hate that feeling. Because like, unless it's like, if like this one is just A and B, and like true or false, like if you see half of them true, half of them false, like yep, it should be fine. But when you see like 60%, 70%, like slanted to one, like which one is wrong? Like that part I understand so well right now. Yeah, as a teacher, like when I make test question, like I try to keep it that, like 50-50, and at the same time I'll be like maybe like 55. At worst it'll be 60. But this one is just like, let's just leave it. Okay, have confidence with your answer. Okay, like I give my reasoning why I think that is correct. So, like all that's left is like just trust yourself. 今から駅に向かったら10時の電車に何々間に合うでしょう。This one is you. Like we learn about it leisurely. But instead of leisurely, it's like being early. はらはらにちょくちょくのちょくちょくis frequently something like that. くれぐれも. I think this one's number 7 is 1. It's funny like this part here. Like it's not A, B, C, D. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 彼は家を買う資金を何々貯めている。つくづく。つくつ。We learned this just now. しばしば。コツコツ。わざわざ。I think this one's without a tree. Okay? Okay, now let me check my answers. Okay. Answer is B. Ooh, 4A. So in other words, I got it right. Like, trust your answers. And then 1, 3. Okay, all correct. Okay, I got it all right. Nope. I got it all right. So let's go to the next page. This one. Okay. So I changed the page first, but make it smaller first. Later we'll bring it. Later we'll make it bigger. But for now, this one I want to make it bigger. Yay! Next. じっくり考えよう。Think carefully. じっくり。Okay. Okay. 疲れや病気のために体の力を抜けて元気がない様子。ぐったり、あっさり。 がっしり. I think this is ぐったり. So it says here like, when you are tired or sick, words that describe your condition, okay? Where you're feeling lethargic. So ぐったりね. ぐったり is like lazily, something like that. Lethargic is the best word. Okay? さっぱりわからないよ. もう勉強はうんざりだよ. I don't understand anymore. I got tired of studying. It's this cat over here. Normally it's the black cat. Okay? Next. じっくり考えてから返事をする. Reply prudently. Okay? じっとりする. じっとりと汗ばむ. Sweat heavily. じっとり. This is not じっとり. Oh, this is しっとり. しっとり. しっとりと濡れる. しっとりと落ち着いた女性. Calm. I just want to double check. しっとり. しっとり. Double T, okay? Double T. Calm. Moist. Okay. Next. あっさりする. あっさりした味. Simple flavor. 試合にあっさり負ける. Easily lose the game. Okay? あっさり is easily. さっぱりした性格. Frank personality. お風呂に入ってさっぱりした. Feel refreshed. さっぱり思い出せない. Cannot remember a thing. さっぱり思い出せない like think about さっぱり is like a blank state, like pure white. Like this one, like さっぱりさっぱりした性格, like you know, like you're not gonna feel angry towards that person. Like you can imagine it's a blank state. I won't say blank, like pure. Is that another word? がっしゃりした体つき. A solid build. Yeah, talking about body. Okay, like, let me just go. がっちりした建物. A solid building. Aren't all buildings solids? Right? Okay, shouldn't all buildings be solid? Well, maybe like those that are built on waterfront and stuff. Well, those we can accept, but when you talk buildings, it shouldn't be like solid. がっちりお金を貯める. Save money steadily. If I have some, but I wish that there's a Japanese here that can ask the difference in がっしり and ちょくちょく. Like if you talk about ちょくちょく, just not what we've learned, it is like コツコツちょくちょく and がっちり. It's like what's the difference, like you know, like saving money, what's the difference in it? Okay? がっくり 試験に落ちてがっかりした. I'm more used to がっかり. Okay? Like, if it's in this case, I don't think anybody will be like using がっくり. People will mostly, you know, be using がっかり. がっくりと首を取られた. Okay, this one you cannot change it with がっかり, but you can imply the same meaning. がっくりと首を垂れる. Okay. きっかり10時に開店する. Open at 10 on the nose. きっかり just now, okay? Now きっぱり断る. きっぱり断る。flatly refuse. Let me bring it up a bit. ぐったり。疲れてぐったりする。be dead tired. Okay, tired. Oh, くっきり。晴れて富士山がくっきり見える。I can see Mount Fuji clearly because of the nice weather. Okay. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Mount Fuji is like this. They only allow like without doubt it's a tourist destination. And if I'm not mistaken, I've read somewhere that there's a set amount of people that can go up at a time. So like let's say maybe 300, okay? Don't quote me on that. Just that let's say that they set around 300, like 300, like either like they come out at one end or like they like on the way up and on the way down. So like I remember last time I see on a news article like they're waiting for people to come down and stuff. Okay? And they're waiting in a line. Hi, 疲れてぐったりだ。Okay, this one. Okay. ぐっしょり、びっしょり。Okay, be soaked. Okay. 汗でぐっしょり濡れる。Okay, びっしょり also can be used. 病気でげっそり痩せる。げっそり。This one's for losing weight. てっきりみんな知っていると思っていた。I assume everyone knew. You know, one thing I hate is that they don't use kanji that often. This is JLPT N1. Like, put Igana below if you think that it's a bit hard. But the thing is, it shouldn't be. It's minna. Like, basically everybody. You should use that. Marukiri. Okay. Sometimes you need the how should I say to drag to extend the consonant. Let me see, give me a second. 昔とまるっきりまるで違っている。It has completely changed compared to in the past. Don't forget the past. This word here, this kanji here is the past. Zoop. Zoop. No. Extend this one here. うんざり。その What the Oh, I know what that. Never mind. その時はもううんざりだ。その話はうんざりだ。I'm tired of hearing that story. すんなりした手足。slender arm.問題はすんなり解決した。Problem was fixed easily. You can imagine this is like, you know, like riding down like fireman poles, like, you know, like, すんなりした手足, like, you know, that you can, it's so slender that you can, you know, if you put your hand down like that, okay, like sliding down it, okay. さっとテーブルをさっとgive the table a quick wipe. さっと物音にハートする驚く jump from a sudden noise. パート気がつく suddenly notice. きちっと Okay. 引き出しにきちんと see, I normally heard きちんと that's like is it きちんと like きちっとしまう put away neatly in a drawer. Next one is ぎゅーっと 手をぎゅっと握る。hold hands tightly. ぴったりと。ぴったりと言い当てる。guess exactly. ズバリ一言で言ってください。Would you come directly to the point? ズバリ一言で言ってください。Huh? Oh, would you come directly to the point? Okay, so I thought it was pure. Like, okay, never mind. Would you come directly to the point? Get to the point. Please get to the point. Like, it makes it clearer that way. Okay. Now we are going to number 1. タバコという Wait. I want to put this slide because it's bothering my cursor. Okay. タバコという言葉はきっぱり、てっきり日本語だと思っていたけど、違うんだね。I thought tobacco was a Japanese word. And then why do you write in katakana? Oh, this one here is like written in hiragana. Oh yeah, now that I notice it, like tobacco, like they casually wrote it in hiragana as well.Like, I don't smoke, but like, so maybe I didn't realize tobacco. Yeah. Like, it's very rare to find like tobacco in, in katakana. So maybe that's why. Sorry, just drank water. Guess it got stuck on my throat a bit. Taking a candy. Okay. So this one with the I think it's teki. Okay, I don't think it's kippari. Okay. Let me just take a look. てっきり Okay. てっきりみんなしていると思った。I just assume everybody knew. てっきり is like assuming. Okay. きっぱり is assuring if I'm not mistaken. きっぱり up here, right? Listen. きんとno, this is here. きっぱり断る flatly. 彼は自分の犯行であることをあっさりがっくり認めた。犯行 Oh, it's not that 犯行。犯行 like when I read that the furigana like 犯行 like wait, why are you easily admitting that to your stamp? Like when I look again, oh, it's hanko the kanji. It's like the perpetrator, like your actions as a culprit, as a as a criminal, something like that. Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. So number 1 should be tekkiri B. Okay, now 彼はそれが oh thank you. Wait, oh okay, I forgot to write number 1. 犯行であることをあっさりHe easily admitted that he is the perpetrator. Okay. ライトアップで東京タワーが夜行にくっきりきちっと浮かび上がった。ライトアップで東京タワーで夜行にくっきり きちんと。I don't think it's きちんと. I think it's くっきり. But let's just double check くっきり meaning. くっきり。it says here. 晴れて富士山がくっきり見える. I can see Mount Fuji clearly because the nice weather. So like this is くっきりね. Yes, we use it for here. Okay, number 4. 彼女ははっと立ち上がって、座席を老人に譲った。If I were to translate it, the girl, gave up her seat for an older person, for a senior citizen. さっと、はっと. I think it's さっと. Give but then it says table up there here. テーブルをさっと拭く. Like give a table a quick one. Let's just take a look at ハート. ハート is down there. 物音がハートする jump from sound noise. ハート気がつく suddenly notice. なんではハート立ち上がって If I don't read this, I would have said A. But after reading that explanation, I would have said B. Yeah, I think it's B. Let's just check it out. Have confidence with your answer. Like this I did. This one was like quadruple A's like in a row. So I was not sure, but then I trusted myself. 新しい携帯電話の使い方がうんざり、さっぱりわからない。I don't think it's うんざり. うんざり is like giving up. さっぱり like you don't know left or right. So this one without doubt is B. Like you don't know how to, use your new phone. 今日限りできっぱり、きっかりとお酒をやめます。きっぱり、きっかり。On the nose. Okay, what about きっぱり? きっぱり。疲れて、dead tired. きっぱり is dead tired, eh? Oh, きっぱり flatly refuse. きっぱり is flatly refuse, so like きっぱりとお酒をやめます。flatly refuse does have the refuse part there. きっかり on the nose, like completely given up. I think it's A because like refuse part is there. It's like somewhere here. Like I'm lazy to bring it up. Okay, like but we did learn that just now. 遊んだ後はおもちゃを何々片付けなさい。さっぱり、きちんと、すんなり、がっくり。休んだ後はおもちゃをきちんと片付けなさい。Yeah, I think the answer is 2. This one here. 運動して汗をしっとり、げっそり、びしょり、びしょり、ぐっと。びしょり、ぎゅっと。I think it's like, without that is 3. Like, びしょり is like be covered in sweat. So like, be covered in something like, normally it's like water. Okay? Soaked in. So like, number 8 is without that 3. Let's check out our answer. Okay, I have the answers right over here. BAA. Okay, BAA. I got it right. And then ABA. Huh? For A. This part. Sato and Hato. Like this one, like I say, if I didn't look at the book, I would have said Sato. But after read this, then because table Sato give the table a quick wipe. Because I heard this like Sato like quickly casually, do it, but it doesn't show up that. But the thing is, this one here, jump up from, I don't think so. Hato kigatsuku, suddenly notice. So like this part here is the one that made me think that this is B. Because like give the table a quick wipe, if they use the word casually, I think it'd be much better. Okay, table o sato, instead of saying that this is quick, say it casually. Then I wouldn't be lost about it. Okay, so number 4 is supposed to be A. A. Highlight it. It's red. Okay. Now, and then A, B, A. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, got it right. Just that one. Okay, give me a second. This one, change this. I always start with the left page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's change this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Zoop. Okay. あらかじめ準備しておこう。Be prepared beforehand? If I'm not wrong? と同じような意味のwhich one has the same meaning? 言葉は which one has the same meaning? 彼女は絶えずガムを噛んでいる。Huh? She couldn't resist chewing her gum? Huh? 絶えず resist, right? 絶えず Give me a second. 絶えず Constantly. Oh, it's constantly. Oh, different ties. Okay. Never mind. 漢字は絶えずガムを噛んでいる。She constantly chewing her gum. 四六時中。This is like phrases. I think that this one's the answer. 散々。時折。That's the answer is 四六時中。Like 四六時中 is like 24 hours all the time, like constantly. 一日中いつもという頻度を表す言葉です。This is to show the frequency. Oh, the 頻度 frequency. On the game, like when I can hear people outside, but I'm the kind of person like when my relatives come, I'll be just staying in my room. Let's read. Okay, let's just read. 時を表す言葉。words that show time. 先に述べたように、as I mentioned to you earlier, にわか雨だから時期にやもう。にわか雨だから時期にやむよ。時期にやむよ。時期にやむよ。Okay, this one's supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be. The one is like the ya is a bit. にわか雨だから時期に止むよ。Okay, it's only a light rain, so it will stop shortly. さなか、暑いさなかに、外出する。Go out on a hot day. さなか、even though? Like, go out even though on a hot day? That's how I feel. とっさにブレーキを踏んだ。Slam on the brake suddenly. Oh, Chrome Knight. Okay, welcome. This one here, like, this page they didn't like, even though it says like, words that show time or like frequency, like they didn't mention a frequency here. Kind of annoying. Like, とっさにブレーキを踏んだ。I slam on the brakes suddenly. 不意に、訪問される。have an unexpected visit. Okay, 不意 is so unexpected. Okay? 今更できないと言われても困る。It's too late for you to renege. 今更や、it's too late. 今更言うまでもないが、I shouldn't have to tell you this, but if you, the meaning is there, but if you like want to have a direct translation, it's like, it's something like, I think I shouldn't tell you this late in the, I should, basically like think about this. If you, let's say you are newer, you just started working, okay, in this company, let's say, maybe 2 or 3 months in, like by then you should have, are able to do your job properly. But and like the third month in, like it's like, hey, just so you know, you shouldn't do this. Like after like 2 or 3 months, you've been doing this thing constantly. Okay, those kind of things. Like it's a bit late, but it's better late than never, kind of thing. 今にそんなことをしていると、今にそんなことをしていると、今に後悔しますよ。You will someday regret what you are doing now. Okay, that's pretty apt explanation. 今にも雨が降りそうだ。It looks like it's going to rain anytime now. Okay, I'll check the translation as well. This one here. 未だに、その事件を解決していない。The crime has still not been solved. Still not been solved. And also, like, one more thing I don't like is that they should bold the the thing that we're focusing on, so that we, like, get us focused to this kind of things. Okay, let's go to the next one. いざとなれば、私も働きます。When the time comes, I will work. あざという、いざという時に、in case of emergency, okay, あらかじめ、前もって、both of this and meaning. あらかじめ is more formal. 前もって is more like casual. Okay? 欠席の場合は、あらかじめご連絡ください。Please contact us in advance if you cannot attend. Thank you. Like this one. 少し硬い方。Yeah, even here it mentions 少し。It says here, this is a bit formal. It mentions here. かねてよりから。かねて計画していた旅行する。かねて計画していた旅行をする。Leave on a trip which has been planned in advance. OK。お名前はかねてから、Okay, it's a bit hard to read. Let me just read from here. 伺っております。Okay? お名前はかねてから伺っております。I've been hearing a long time. Okay, 伺って is like a formal way of questioning. Okay? Like not formal way of saying it. It's a question. It's not like a formal question. It's like the words that you ask. I have been hearing about you for a long time. They didn't say. They didn't say for a long time. Maybe like prior. Prior is more. It's more apt because like a long time is like maybe like 5 years, 10 years, like a year. But if we just say prior, maybe like think about if you're going to go to a hotel and like maybe the day that you call the hotel, like okay, I'll be arriving here. Okay, my name is Mr. This. Okay, and then like when you reach the hotel, oh, so you are Mr. Okay, blank. Okay, we've been expecting you. So like only that kind of moment. So like if you use a long time, it doesn't really fit. So like prior is much more apt for this. かつて住んでいた場所 a place where I once lived. かつてないにぎわい Okay, it has never been so crowded. Okay, 集中しょっちゅうしょっちゅうしょっちゅう酒を飲む frequently. Frequently is that, but how frequent is like basically like every other day. How frequent that is? Yeah. At the very least, when you say しょっちゅう it means basically every other day for in my image. Okay, like you can also think about it as every day, but like just say extremely frequent. Okay. Oh yeah, this one I forgot to read. 頻度を表す This one's to show frequency. Okay. 絶えず水が流れている The water is constantly running. Let's see. Okay. 再三注意する One over and over again. 片時も子供から片時も目が離せない I cannot take off my child even for even 1 second. もう子供からない Okay, this one I accept. 四六時中 This one is basically like it's a common saying. Okay, so like if you're going to learn Japanese like this, you're definitely gonna come across this phrase. 彼は四六時中食べている He eats all hours of the day. This is equivalent to like 24/7 in English. Okay. 時折鳥の鳴き声がする I hear birds chirping every once in a while. Okay. 島 like island and tori like the kanji is quite similar. Like let me just write on the document here, Word document here. Show you how shima tori. Oh yes. So like if you take a look here, I think I should push it a bit. Oh, like if you take a look at shima, like maybe I zoom in a bit so that you can see further. Like it's like this. I need to go to this side here a bit. Like this I need to go like extend it to this side a bit. Like this. So like if you take a look, this one, the left side is the island, the right side is the bird. Like this part here, like the bottom part here is the one that is different. So like that's what always made me like from time to time I'll mistakenly read it. Like unless I read the whole sentence, I might mistakenly say it. Okay, like just now. I read it and then like Shima no Naki. That's like, how can an island cry? Okay, yeah, because like this one, the one below here is mountain, and then like this one here is supposed to be like, I remember that as the horse, as the legs part. Okay. 時折鳥の鳴き声が聞こえる。声がする。I hear birds chirping every once in a while. Okay, every once in a while. Like that, if like that's a good place to live. Like you don't wanna hear birds every single like. If every day like you're gonna be like, oh come on birds, I'm trying to sleep. Okay, but every once in a while, like maybe like a couple of times a week is fine, but it's every single day, it's gonna be annoying. Okay, sorry for the quality here. Okay, it says here 否定語が後に来る言葉。After, basically it means words that came after you deny or reject something. 到底ない。到底ない。到底間に合わない。Okay? Cannot possibly make it on in time. Okay? 到底無理だ。到底無理だ。Absolutely impossible. 一向にはない。話が一向に進まない。Okay, the discussion going nowhere. 一向に平気だ。I don't care at all. Like, don't care. I think like it's not that like that rude. I think like wouldn't mind would be better. Like if you say don't care at all, that's pretty rude. But if you say wouldn't mind, like hey, whatever. But like don't care, like hey, even if you die, I don't mind. I mean, like I'm not worried about you. That's like that kind of level. Like it's not that rude. 一向にかなわない。一向に構わないが like I don't mind if you tag along. Like if you say like if you say that, well, I don't care if you join. Like that's pretty rude. Like because this word is like usually used casually. 一切ない。私はその事件には一切関係ない。I have nothing to do with the case. さっぱりない。It says here, 講義がさっぱりわからない。I did not understand the lecture at all. さほどない。今日はさほど、それほど、寒くない。It is not that cold today. Okay. 彼女はぐっすり寝ていて、以降に到底目を覚まず気配がない。Oh, this is quite like the meaning is quite close. ぐっすり寝ていて、一向目を覚ます気配がない。I think 到底 like 一向に like doesn't seem 到底 most probably. So like this like of course if you say it in English like you can see like there's a difference, but like it does involve I do like it's quite but it is like the first class, like it should be this level. So my answer is 1. For number 1 is okay, my answer for this one is A. Okay, number 2. 彼は未だにカセットテープレコーダーを使っている。What the hell? What the hell? He is still using a cassette tape recorder. Like, basically, like, he's still using a tape recorder nowadays. Like, who would be using a tape recorder nowadays? I think this one is 未だに。今に、let me see. Is there 今に、未だに? Okay, 今に says on the left side, okay? For me, like, it's going to take some time if I open it. I'm just gonna read for you. 今に、そんなことしていると、今に後悔してますよ。You will regret what you are doing now. If 今にも雨が降りそうだ。It looks like it's going to rain anytime. Oh, wait. 未だに Oh, yeah, down there. 未だにその事件を解決していない。Even until now, like, until now. So, the B is until now. So I'll go for this one. Yep. I should just standardize it. A. Okay, number 3. 新タイプの奇襲ですが、値段はさっぱりさほど高くないですよ。Oh, hi, Ryan. Okay. I think this one is さほど。さっぱり is like, don't know. さほど is like, basically not that much. So like, this new machine, the price for this new machine is not that high. It's not that high. Something like that. Not that expensive. So this one is B. B, number 3. Okay. 最初は違和感があるけど、時期になれるよ。So this one, 最初は違和感があるけど、時期になれるよ。先に like before, 時期に like later on. So like, at first you feel weird, but after a while, you'll get used to it. So like, the answer is B. Okay, number 5. 妻は四六時中、片時も文句を言っている。片時。四六時間、片時、like, for a second, he eats all hours of a day. Oh man, this one is really hard. Because like, okay, the difference between this one is like, this is 24/7, okay? Shirokujichu, 24/7. Katadokimo is even for a second. Man, this is hard. My wife complains a lot, okay? Like, if I choose A, she complains 24/7, okay? Like, if I choose B, like, she never stop complaining even for a second. Like, both of them are quite close. 妻は四六時中文句を言っている。片時も文句。I think like 24/7 is like, without a doubt, it's very frequent. But 片時も like, even for a second, I think it's just a bit too much. Like, can you imagine like if you have that kind of wife, like, think about it. Even when like cooking, like, oh, you suck, and then like even like in, you know, taking a bath, she's gotta like screaming out complaints. I think that's just a bit too much. So I think the answer is A. Ushiro kara, no one's watching this. Well, from time to time there is, okay? Because basically, watching people study is not much. Um, uh, Nobody's gonna enjoy much of it, okay? But I'm doing this and like explaining so that in a sense that in the future if I teach I can clearly explain it to my student, because like I'm an English teacher and then like I'm planning to take Japanese, and so that later on I can teach both English and Japanese. So like having this stream and then like even though like and as I go through it, I'll explain through my reasoning for choosing the answers. Okay. 後ろから時折不意に呼びかけられて驚いた。時折。時折。where's 時折? I can't forget where it is. 時折. Did we learn it here? 散々、片時。Okay, down here. 時折。鳥の鳴き声や気がする。Okay, 時折 is like time to time. Every once in a while. And 不意に is like unexpectedly. So, 後ろから不意に呼びかけられて驚いた。So this one is like unexpectedly being called from behind. So I don't think that people will call this person out like that frequently. So without doubt, this answer is 6. I mean, this answer is B. Sorry. Give me a second. Let's just bring it down here a bit. Number 6, B. Okay. Okay. Next. 最近の高校生は何々携帯電話を話さない。Well, it's pretty true. High schoolers nowadays never let go of their phones. しょっちゅう。片時も。I think this the answer is too. Okay. 再三、とっさに、片時も携帯を話さない。Like, not even for a moment. Not even for a second. So I think the answer is number 2. Okay. High schoolers nowadays would never let go of their phone even for a second. So number 2. 30年ぶりに母校を訪ねたら何々校庭だったところ大きなマンションが建っていた。Oh, this is pretty sad. It's been 30 years since I visit my alma mater, basically your school. 30 years since I visited my school, and what used to be the校庭is, if I'm not mistaken, it's field? Garden? Oh, schoolyard. Okay, schoolyard. It's been 30 years since I visited my school. What used to be the schoolyard is now a mansion. Man, that's gotta be depressing, you know. Like, in Japan, it's not a surprise because like the decline in birth rates, okay? But because like not many children are born, so like sooner or later they're going to like abolish a couple of schools. Like there are a lot of abandoned schools, especially in the rural areas, okay? Like it's not hard to find like a rural school with like population like maybe less than 10, 20, like grade schoolers and stuff. Like for me, it's a bit hard to believe because like Malaysia, like we are still maintaining like above two birth two births. Okay, but for Japan, it is 1.2 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but even though, okay, here comes an interesting fact. Even though that Japan is declining and like one most fastest declining population in the world. Okay, well, if you take out Ukraine, then that's another different case. Like, this one is man-made, but there's actually like a country that, if I'm not mistaken, have 0.5, 0.7 birth rate, but it's still growing. And that country is Singapore. Okay, because like, Malaysia and Singapore are close together, and like whenever I see something about Singapore, I also like click out to check it. It says that Singapore have a birth rate of 0.5, 0.7 per couple or something like that. I don't know how they count. Okay, and the thing is, how they make up for it is that their lax, how should I say, to get a permanent residence or to get nationality, and that's why that their population is still growing. Okay, to be honest, living in Singapore is also the most expensive city in the world. Like, but the employment rate is way better. Like, as us Malaysians can't wait to go to Singapore, because like, I'm gonna show you that this thing is, if I show you, you'll be like think Malaysia is quite terrible. Like, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Okay, let's open a new tab. Malaysia, Singapore, wage. If you see this, you'll be freaking pissed. And like, Malaysia and Singapore are basically neighbors, and like, we don't need visa or anything. Like, there's one, like, let me find the image. Wage comparison, because like this happened like late last month, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna be pissed. Wait, can I oops. Oops. This one here. Yeah, I think I'll just show you the. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Like, I just want you to focus on this. Gotta move my cursor up. Like, look at this, okay? Like, basically, you should think about the starting. It's not a rule, but it's like a general rule of thumb. Like, if you have a degree, your salary should be 2.5, something like that. Okay, and like, 2.5 is the basic salary for a degree holder, supposedly. In Malaysia, like, it's very hard for you to get like that salary. But if you take a look at this one here, okay, assistant manager 2,200 per month. Like, managers 3,008. So like, but the thing is that this is assistant. So like, maybe like, if you want to bump it up to manage, like, if you do a rough calculation, like maybe like the manager will get 3K per month, like, and 3K per month, and he'll get 3,008. And remember, Malaysian currency is way weaker than Singapore currency. Singapore currency is basically like 3.2 right now. Like, easy to say. If you don't want to think too much, think about it 3 times. Okay, you're working for how should I say, you're working for a company. How should I put this? Like, you're working the same job, and in this case, the same company, but your worth is really different. Okay, So let's take a look at it. Part-time crew, 7.21 per hour. Part-time crew in Singapore, okay, it's $11 Sing dollars. Like when people at first saw this, like you can take a look, it's like May of last year, like and then by end of last month, that they when they saw this, like it went viral in Malaysia. Like, how the heck is this fair? Okay, and also this sparked a conversation that Malaysian jobs are really not valued, and that's why like graduates, like basically like the most productive part of society are leaving Malaysia because of this kind of things. Like, you can't blame them. Okay, just want to point that out. But seriously, looking at it, it's kind of depressing. Okay. So let's back to it. 30年ぶり母校を訪ねたら、校庭だったところに大きなマンションが建っていた。So this one is かつて、I think this is かつて、like before this, 今に is like still standing. 先に like before this, かねて like かつて it's before this. This one is better. Number 8 will be 1. Okay, let's check out our answer. Okay, sure, but it won't be long. Like, I'll do another set, and then after that I'll rest a while, because like 10 o'clock I still got another stream. 1A, 2B, A triple B. Okay, got it right. And then AB. Yes. 2, 1. Yes. Got it all right. Okay, we do another set the 5th day, and we'll end the stream, and then I need to get ready for Steins Gate. Okay. I forgot to change the page. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here. Change this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go. ダメだと言われると何々やりたくなる。なおさら、まさしく、いかにも。This one is なおさら。If you told me not to do it, I feel like want to do it. If you forbid me to do something, more reasons for me to. I feel the urge to do it. Okay? 僕はダメだと言われたら、すぐに諦める。素直だから。Okay? 僕はダメだと言われたら。If I thought I'm no good, I'll easily give up. I'm honest that way. 至って。母は至って元気です。Doing very well. 至って is... Yeah, 至って is doing very... いかにも。社長の考えない社長は考えはいかにも日本的だ。President's way of thinking is typically Japanese. I would say that the president mindset is of a typical Japanese. Much better wording. いかにどれほど努力してもできないだろう。I probably will not succeed no matter how hard I try. I'll probably not succeed no matter how hard I try. Like, no matter what. No matter what. 嫌に。今日は嫌に暑い。It's awfully hot today. さもあろう。That may be so. 彼はさも He smiled with an evident pleasure. 彼はさも嬉しそうに笑った。いかにも。evident. 何より合格して何より嬉しい。I'm so glad you have passed the exam. Like, 何より is like, I feel nothing but. But if you directly translate, it will like if you translate it, it will sound weird. So like that's why people like just say it's glad. Like the idea is that you feel nothing but. とりわけ特にビールが好きだ。I never heard of this. とりわけビールが好きだ。But it means 特に is pretty common. Okay? 特に is pretty common. And next. ことに。この小説はことに、時に、とりわけ面白い。ことに。Well, I'm pretty used to 特に。Okay? The novel is quite interesting. 小説は特に、especially, like 特に is normally used for especially as well. さぞかし。両親はさぞかしい。お喜びでしょう。Your parents must be happy. Like, they didn't translate this part properly. Like, if I were to give this a direct translation, definitely. Well, okay, must be. Okay, that's mad. Okay, just me nitpicking. よっぽど。荷物はよほど重いようだ。The box looks awfully heavy. よっぽど国に帰ろうと思った。よっぽど国に帰ろうかと思った。I almost went back to my country. This part is like, よっぽどHe really wanted to go back. He almost went back. Like, the almost here can also mean that よっぽど like really wants. Okay? Okay, the word really should be stressed. Okay, なおさら。ダメだと言われると、なおさらますますやりたくなる。Being told it's impossible makes me want to do it all the more. まさしく。これはまさしく本物ダイヤです。This is definitely the real diamond. まして。Oh, sorry about this part here. Okay. まして。大人でもできないのだから、まして子供には無理だ。There's no way. There's no way an adult can do it, let alone a child. Like, there's no way should be definitely, 大人でもできないのだから、the way the sentence is written is, it does fit it that way. If an adult, if no way there's an adult can do it, okay. Yeah, I think the sentence is fine. But it feels weird that they worded it that way. やけに、やったらに、やったらと。やけに、喉が乾くな。I'm awfully thirsty. Awfully. Sorry about the bad, terrible quality. Okay. 最近やったらと 寝汗がかく。I sweat awful a lot in my sleep these days. Okay, this part is 誠に申し訳ありません。I always use 誠に when I'm writing. Okay. もっぱら、休日はもっぱらゴルフをしている。I devote my spare time entirely to golf. Spare time more like day off. Okay? Like it says 休日. 休日 means day off. Okay? And here it says ひたすら走り続ける. Keep running forever. ひたすら、keep. Okay? もろに地震の被害を受けた。もろに地震の被害を受けた。We were directly affected by the earthquake. Directly. Nope. Put the first one here. Go to the second page here. Oopsie. Okay. たかが一度の失敗で諦めるな。Don't give up. Don't give up after just one. Don't give up over just one failure. Don't give up after just one failure. たかが子供の言うことだ。It's just a child's comment. 点で、その話は点で面白くない。The story is not interesting at all. Not at all. もちろん is quite like formal. Okay? You like definitely but more formal. Like indubitably. Okay? I certainly agree. Okay? 無論賛成だ。I do declare that I declare. Okay? なんと綺麗な人だろう。Come on, 漢字 What a beautiful person. 残らず、していることは残らず話す。Tell all of you, tell all of what you know. Tell everything that you know. Done. Okay, let's go here. このカップ麺は、あそこのラーメン屋よりよっぽどまって美味しい。Oh shit. Oh, damn. This is sick burn, man. このカップ麺は、あそこのラーメン屋より、何々美味しい。なんてよっぽど、like, it says here, like, this instant noodle is way more delicious than that ramen shop over there. Oh my god. I feel sorry if like a ramen shop owner ever heard that, because like that person will be like, how the heck did I lose to a cup of ramen? Instant ramen. Okay, so here we go. Number 1 is よっぽどえ。Number 2. 彼は何も言わないが、さも至って嫌そうな顔をしている。至って、I think it's さも。That may be so. This one definitely so. But then things say 至って、I just want to go 至って。I think it's a さも。Like apparent. Okay? He didn't say anything but apparent, but he had an apparent annoyed face. Making the kind of thing. 虫に刺されたところを嗅いだらなおさらまさしく痒くなった。I was stung, bitten by an insect. Okay, I scratched the part where I was bitten by an insect, and I got more and it got more rich. So I think it now Sara, like the more you do it, something like that. あのおばさんは昔はさぞかし、なんと美人だと、美人だとことでしょう。さぞかし、なんと、we just, let's double check because like here it does apply to the beauty. さぞ、I just want to double check さぞ。just さぞ。さぞ。さぞ。なんと綺麗な人だろう。あのおばさんは昔はさぞかし美人だったことでしょう。This is talking about the past, like that granny, that auntie over there, that auntie, definitely used to be a beauty in the past. But then like Nanto is like just beautiful, like this is quite a dilemma, like A and B. But I'm leaning like 60% to A. Like I think Nanto is like what you can see now. Like A is more like what you think in your head. So I think like number 4 is A. Okay. 今日は外はましてやけに寒いです。Okay, this one is B. まして is like okay, let's double check here. I know the answer is B. Like やけに is like extremely. まして大人でもできないことだからまして子供には無理だ。So like there's need like two things to compare to. Okay, number 5. So that's why like the answer for number 5 is B. Okay. 棚の角にもろに顔をぶつけてしまった。無論 is like definitely or certainly, but もろに is like head on, like head on. Like here it said that I bumped my head on to the shelf, corner of the shelf. もろに 6B. Let's go to number 7. 試験問題はとても難しい。何々わからなかった。いたってわからな、もうさぞわからなかった。もろに is definitely out. 点ね。Ooh, this one I'm not sure. Let me see さぞ。いたってわからなかった。試験問題はとても難しく、いたってわからなかった。4 is definitely out. 点でわからなかった。Okay, 10 probably. I think like after reading the explanation, I think it's 10 there. It says here like the question is extremely hard. Basically it's saying that I have no clue at all. Like I don't understand a single thing. Like 10 there is like it says not at all. I do not understand at all. Maybe. So I think like the answer is 3. Like this one, number 7, I never come across this, I think. Okay. 年はとっても健康でいられるということは何にですね。とりわけです。とりわけlike 特にですね。何よりですね。何より。I'll definitely go for 何より if there's something else. ひたすらですね。いかにも。 年取っても健康でいられるということは、何よりですね、いかにもですね、this one is definitely two. Like, being healthy, being healthy after you, basically saying that, when you grow older, being healthy is all that you can wish for, something like that. Number two. Okay, so let's check. Moment of truth. Oh, 4 A's and 2 B's. Like, yeah, I got it all right. A and B. Okay, then 3 2. Yes. Okay, I got it all right. Not bad. So at first I thought I was not going to practice today, but then thinking about it, like I should at least do something, like force myself, do something productive. So that's why I decided to stream now. Okay, but so I think tomorrow I'll be doing the same thing as well. Okay, like before Steins Gate, I'll do it maybe around 7 p.m. Okay, and I'm gonna end the stream now, but in an hour later we have Steins Gate. Okay, so with that said, I'll see you guys in a